We are back on MorningLine. I was just telling them that on any given moment, 500,000 people could be watching. I'm not saying necessarily that many, but does it matter whether it's 1 or 500,000?
No.
It's just the 3 of us in here.
That's right.
And some
Good friends.
cameras. All right, we've got Jane McGuire and Anna Flott. Is that pronounced ever Flott?
Flott.
Flott. Both from the Tennessee State Fair. They're the event coordinators and organizers and all this. And it's the State Fair. How many State Fairs have we had? Do we even know? It's just like
over 100.
Over 100. It's just amazing. What a tradition in the state. There's so many terrific county fairs. And then there's the State Fair that's going to be here at the fairgrounds in Davidson County. What would you say the difference is between the State Fair and so many of the wonderful county fairs that we have? You know, Williamson County's got a great one, Murray County does, Wilson County does. Well, what's the difference?
I think the State Fair really focuses on bringing people throughout the state and connecting really what's important to everyone in Tennessee.
As opposed to maybe a single theme that's built in within a county.
Right.
Everything. What's the Tennessee products, everything, right?
Yes.
And do people really come from all around the state to
Yes.
not
definitely.
just visit, but to compete? There's competitions.
Oh, yeah. Last year, I know we had some people competing in the fleece area that were from Australia. So.
Really?
Yeah.
In the fleece area, meaning the sheep. And they're fleecing them and how much wool they get.
Right.
See, that's to me the cool stuff.
I know.
I'm done with the zipper and the skydiver. Right? When was the last time you rode one of those?
It's been a while.
Full disclosure. Okay, you're more of a Ferris wheel girl, aren't you? Ferris wheel?
I am.
Yeah.
Okay, you bumper cars?
I like bumper cars, but I really like the Ferris wheel. I get motion sick, so I gotta.
I know. Now, I want you to just assurances. Were you out there while they were expecting the rides? You know, there's been a lot in the news lately about mishaps on some of the rides at different events, not just here, but around the country.
Right.
How about it?
We have an independent person coming in to do extra inspections.
Excellent.
I believe they're
That's
flying
what I
in
wanted to hear.
today.
For real. So you have the folks that put them up that basically, and then they're kind of inspecting.
And they're certified
Yes, right.
in doing it. We don't have volunteers like screwing anything together.
Yeah. So then you have someone else that's actually you're going to bring on top of that to make sure they look at it.
Right. So our carnival has to be inspected by their people, and then we're bringing in independent parties.
Okay. Good. It's reassuring for folks.
Yes.
So, I mean, the rides. So there's going to be a big midway. Todd, what do you want to talk about from the fair? There's so much. Is there something new that people should be aware of this year, and that's going to be different in the past?
We're going to have a big boxing event on Saturday, September the 17th.
Really?
Which
Pro
is
boxing, yeah.
But this is going to be a pro. Really? This is going to be a pro boxing event. Will it be undercard, or is there just one fight, or are these local fighters?
There's going to be amateur boxing throughout the day. That's just free and open to the fair goers.
Sure.
And then at night they're going to have a pro boxing match.
Where there's a person and everything. These are professional fighters.
Yeah. TriStar Boxing is sponsoring it, and there are a couple local fighters that are going to be involved, but is
that the first time we're doing something like that? That's kind of cool. I
it's
mean,
been there in
fights before.
it hasn't been there in a long time, so we're bringing it back. It's
okay,
exciting.
so there's going to be boxing.
Yeah.
There's always music, right?
Yep.
Okay, some of the acts. How do you,
the Wanna Beatles, who are pretty. A lot of people love them.
They sound just like them.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so the Wanna Beatles, and will there be musical acts every single day?
Oh yes.
For the whole week, and it starts, by the way, tomorrow. Correct.
Correct.
Runs to Sunday, the following Sunday. And the hours, does it differ on the weekdays? What are the hours?
During the week, it's the gate opens at 5 and is open till 10. And then on Saturday, gates open at 10 in the morning. Sunday, gates open at noon.
And they still all close each night at 10 o'clock?
At 10,
is what it is. What is the gate fee? Do you know for the adults and children?
Adults are $8. Seniors and kids 2 and up are $6.
Okay.
And then tomorrow, actually, for our opening day, we're doing a power hour. So from 5 to 6, it's $2 off entry.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And you know when you think what you get for that, you get in. Now you have to buy tickets if you want to be on the ride. Buy the tickets, or you can get the bracelet, right?
Right. The wristband.
If you want to go on the ride in the midway. But beyond that, outside of the food, pretty much everything else is free, isn't it?
Yes. There's wrestling every night. There's music.
Wrestling and boxing now.
Yeah.
Okay, wrestling, boxing. Okay, there's music, and there's all the agricultural stuff.
Yeah.
Which is really kind of cool. I love going through there, checking out the chickens and all that. You said this morning they're actually they're weighing
the pumpkins and the watermelons are getting weighed.
All right, so have you seen
Big
any of them? I always love that. I mean, when you go in there and you just see these giant pumpkins. First of all, they're moving them with forklifts.
Forklifts,
literally, and they're bringing in the pumpkin. And so there are judges that will go through and judge, the vegetables, fruits, and there's baked goods, there's art exhibits, right?
Oh yeah, lots of visual art
entries, baking. Let's see what else. The visual arts. What other things with contests? Photography.
Oh yeah, photography. There's needlecraft. There's fine art. I mean, it's crazy how much we have.
Well, and it is like a fair with everything. The thing about the fair that stands out for a lot of people, number one, are the foods you can get at the fair that you don't really get any other time of the year. All right, now I was kind of goofing around, okay? I never knew it existed, but there was deep fried butter. Oh my gosh. Now, I don't know if that exists anymore. Have you heard?
No, I don't know about it.
There's chocolate covered bacon. I don't know if you guys are going to have that, but have you found any more of the quirky stuff? Okay,
I mean,
there's going to be fried Oreos, which I understand you can put away like there's no tomorrow.
They're my favorite. They really are.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they are.
I bet they're great. I bet
they're so good.
Oh my gosh.
They really are.
Corn dogs. Anything unusual catch your eye?
Deep fried goo-goos.
Deep fried.
So it's Tennessee State Fair, so we have the Tennessee product that we deep fry.
Do they put it? Did they take the goo-goo cluster? I guess they have to put it in some kind of batter and then they drop it in.
Yeah. Like a pancake batter, kind of.
Have you had
it's on
one?
a stick. No, I've only heard about them.
Deep fried. That's the first I've heard of deep fried goo-goo.
Well, they're at the fair.
Say no
We're
more.
excited.
At the fair, everything else there. And again, the fair, as years ago, you could go back. There would something. It's non-alcoholic. There's nothing said there. I just want to be really clear on this. The fair doesn't have. It's not beer and stuff like this, but it has all these wonderful, crazy foods. You really only want to eat one time a year anyway. But that's the reason you go to it. And it looks like sometimes with fairs, you're going to have fantastic weather.
I know.
You know,
so
every once in a while, you guys work so hard to get this going, or any fair, any county fair. And then you get like rain, and it's just, and I can just tell people get so depressed. Well, you guys would be bumming. Leland and Company, we're talking about the weather. It's going to be fantastic this week. As we just have a minute left, any tips or anything for the viewers just in terms of what to bring or prepare for, or what you need to know when you come? Multi-day pass if you want to come more than once, anything like that available?
We don't have a multi-day pass. We do have the unlimited ride wristbands, which are an awesome deal if you have kids who are crazy about riding rides. It's a great deal.
Okay, well, and we've got the screen up there. If someone wants to learn more, they can just go to the TennesseeStateFair.org site, correct?
Yeah, you can buy tickets online, actually.
Okay, you can get the tickets online, and then you can also look and see what's going on each day scheduled, like when the Wanna Beatles are going to play, or when the boxing is, and all of that.
Right. All of our equine shows, our livestock shows, our music shows, like any little educational program, like we have Mr. Bond, the science guys coming in, a ventriloquist, all those happenings are on the website.
Jane, Anna, thank you. We wrapped it up. I'll see you at the fair. You guys have a great week.
Thank you.
Folks, I'll be back Monday. Same time, same place. Everyone have a great day. Bye-bye.